this subject is Biostatistics and Research Methodology. Among these two, I am going to deal research methodology only. Okay, but before letting you know what do you mean by the research methodology, let me know. I want to brief the PCA syllabus given in your academics. Okay, so before letting you know, I want to let you know just if you learn this subject like Biostatistics and Research Methodology, what would be the course outcome? That means after the end of the semester, what can you achieve into your brains? Okay, why we have to learn this subject in your 8th sem exclusively? So this subject is included into your 8th sem, right? So that's why it will be helpful for your career. Okay, so the 8th sem maximum subjects which are there, they are helpful for your career. Okay, among those very important one is Biostatistics and Research Methodology, that is B.Pharm. That is B.Pharm. Among these two, one is important to another is important to one, vice versa. If you want to learn research methodology, you have to learn biostatistics. If you want to learn biostatistics, you should know about research methodology. That's why they have given two biostatistics and research methodology. Got my point? Okay. So I just want to show the slide that after learning this, okay, and in this subject, what are the things you are going to learn? Okay. The next slide. This is the slide. You can see I have given you a beautiful mind map here. That is about course objectives and also statistical concepts. Okay, so coming to the course objectives, after completion of this subject, what do the students will attain? Okay, this is very important. Okay, just simply coming and simply going is not the matter. Just simply sitting in the class is not the matter. Okay, you have to learn why you are learning. Okay, what we are learning. Okay, how we are learning. These three are very important. Okay, so what is the first objective you can achieve after knowing this subject? That to know the various terminologies. You can know various terminologies and you can know various methods that are exclusively used in the biostatistics. You can know terminologies and various methods to employ biostatistics. Ma'am, you're telling this like this. I want to know what do you mean by statistics? Actually, I'll tell you one realistic example. Girls and boys, you just watch the cricket, right? Everyone here in the classroom, you will watch the cricket match. Okay, so other sports also there, but everyone commonly watch cricket, right? So while they are playing cricket, the scoreboard and the achievement board, they'll show you like a statistics. Okay, instead of showing like a statistic, why can't they show as a paragraph? Instead of showing as a statistics, why can't they show as paragraph, or why can't they copy paste the textbook over there? If they do so, what happens? No attention. And we won't understand. Even that umpire is telling commentary would be there, na? So that commentary, more than that commentary focus, we focus on statistics only, yes or no? We focus on statistics only. That means the statistics is giving a easy representation. We can catch it, whatever the topic, whatever the data. The statistics gives you a pictorial representation. It gives you a pictorial representation and we can catch the data. Okay, that is normal statistics. You have already learnt in your +1, +2 or in 10th class. You might learn about statistics. That is mathematical statistics. Why they added the name biostatistics? The subject is that only, na? Biostatistics and research methodology. Why they have given bio? Because we are learning in pharmacy, biology. What is it? Biology. How the statistics will be studied in the form of biology. Okay, in the form of biology. That gives you biostatistics. Okay, so in this biostatistics, we are going to learn the first objective. We are going to achieve. What is that objective? We are going to achieve the various terminology and various methods. Okay, what is the next objective? To know the various statistical techniques. To know the various statistical techniques. Now, what are the various statistical techniques? Yeah, that only we learn in the syllabus. Okay, but at the last of the subject, at the end of this semester, you have to answer these all to your brain. You have to answer yourself. Okay, what are the different terminologies I learned from biostatistics? What are the methods I have learned from biostatistics? Okay, and what are the various statistical techniques I have learned from the biostatistics? Now you are in a blank mode, right? Your brains are in blank mode because you don't know the subject. Now you are going to learn the subject. Okay, so next objective we can learn, and maybe the exam course outcome, that is the central prudency, and you can learn the calculation of, I think you have heard this, calculation of mean, and you can learn the calculation of median. I think you learned in mathematics in schooling. In schooling you might have learned. Okay, here also this mean, mode, range, everything, how they are applicable to our pharmacy, we are going to learn. Okay, so we are going to learn about mean, median, mode, range. Next what? Variation of mean. What do you mean by standard deviation? And what do you mean by variance? And you are going to learn coefficient of variation. And we are going to learn standard error of mean. And finally, guys, after learning this subject, you can able to construct and you can able to label a graph. You know, we have many graphs. Pie chart, histogram. When you open the Excel sheet, okay, column graph. Okay, so we have different graphs. Okay, so after this subject, you have to draw the graphs. You should draw the graphs. That ability you have to create. That ability you have to learn when the class is going on. Okay, these are the basic course outcomes. And coming to the statistical concepts. Okay, we are going to learn basics of testing hypothesis. You don't get confused, ma'am, you are telling something highest terminologies. No. In the syllabus, we are going to cover these terminologies. But I am just underlining what you have to learn. Okay, you are going to learn basic of testing hypothesis. What do you mean by parametric test, non-parametric test? And you are going to learn the significance of some software. You know, now the complete generation is an AI generation. Whatever you want to do, you can use AI Hub, exclusively SNS. Yes or no? So whatever the data you want to produce, you can employ software. You can use software. Complete India became a software world, isn't it? Isn't it? Now, you can learn different research methods and their merits and demerits, and you can learn how to operate MS Excel, which is very important. Based on this training system, many jobs opportunities are there. You know, if you train in MS Excel, if you get on hands, you will ultimately get a job even you are a pharmacy also. You will get IT job even you are in pharmacy role also. Okay, so you are going to learn MS Excel and one more software, that is SPSS, R and MinTab, and you are going to learn DOE, which is very important, designing the experiment by using the software. Okay, and you are going to, which concept? You are going to appreciate statistical techniques in solving some kind of problems. Okay, these are the basic course outcomes and statistical objectives of biostatistics and research methodology. Okay.